So I got Ranger School, and then I went out to PLDC. It's a education development. You have to school you got to go to before you get your E5. Yeah. So I come back from that. I'm Ranger, and I mean corporal.
Pushing
I'm
your
like,
shoulders
yeah,
back.
oh yeah, man. I'm like an NCO, non-commissioned officer. And my platoon sergeant, he said, he's like, okay, so tell me what it's like to be what does it mean to be an NCO? And the answer is mission and health and welfare of the troops, right? So mission first, and then health and welfare of the troops. He said, yeah. And he said, well, what does health and welfare of the troops mean? And I'm like, well, because I just come through that school, and I gave him all the book answers, and hey, I know how many kids they have. I know if they got financial problems, beans, bullets, they got everything they need. He's like, yeah, that's not what it means at all. And I'm like, I just come from the school, you know what I mean? And I was like, man, what? He said, no, health and welfare of the troops means that you give them the ability to survive and thrive in combat. That's what that means.
Wow.
Significantly different, like beans, bullets, and knowing their personal stuff, like that's a given, man. And then from the rest of my time in the military career, that's what it was about, survive and thrive in combat. And then, post-military, then it was everything in the war at home, which is survive and thrive in combat. Now it's not physical combat, it's combat between my ears,
Welcome to the jungle, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.